The people of Mytilene use these herbs to control rats. In the right dosage, they could be used to affect the spread of disease or famine. Well, I wonder what else of interest can be found in the area. Ah, what have we here? A remarkable breed of horses, unlike any other on the island.
Aye, we bought them from a Macedonian merchant. He said that in Macedon, these horses breed wild in the hills.
My lord Aristotle, messengers have just arrived from King Philip of Macedon. They wish to speak to you at once.
Aristotle has been summoned to Macedon, where he will take on the responsibility of tutoring King Philip's son. This is an honor of the highest possible degree. Aristotle must board the Macedonian transport at once and report to the palace on his arrival.
My lord Aristotle, welcome. Please wait here until young Alexander comes to greet you personally.
Aristotle! How good to see you again. I still remember our days at court, when your father was the royal physician. And now you've been hired to be my tutor. It is an appointment that pleases me greatly, my lord. You're looking well. The life of the prince suits you, I'd say. Where is your father, the king? He's dealing with a troublesome group of rebels, even as we speak. Then let us begin your tutoring at once, my prince. We will go and observe your father, and that will be your first lesson. All things are learned by observing the world around us.
Hello everyone, Link here, back with the next part of the Greek campaign of Empire of Earth.
The end is coming.
This is gonna start the last little bit here.
Yes, my lord.
Last few missions are with Alexander.
For the king. The end is coming. Yes, master.
Guess we can do that.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sire. Yes, my lord.
Um,
I foresee victory. The end is coming.
and also my favorite colors here. The light blue, cyan blue, baby blue.
Yes, master.
This is why it's good to upgrade the spearmen, because you're going to be using a lot of them.
The hill warriors are attacking! I must help my father! No, I beseech you, stay out of this fight, your highness. You must watch and learn. Very well. My father's phalanx tactics will cut them to shreds, even without me. Ah, but what is this? Notice how cleverly they use their mounted warriors. Even your father's elite soldiers may have some trouble. Briefly.
Piercing weapons do better against sharp ones.
We have learned something of use today, I think. I have heard that superb wild horses can be found in the hills of Macedon. With such animals, we might be able to combine your father's tactics with those of the mounted warriors we just observed. Let's see if we can locate these wild horses. Wait, let me talk with my father for a moment. Father, wait! Can't you take a moment to discuss the battle with me? He seems too busy just now, Your Highness. Come, let us resume our studies. We will search for the horses of which I spoke.
There's just that one lone phalanx.
Yes, my lord. I foresee victory. Okay, my lord.
have anything on siege weapons right now. Speed. I think I've done well on ships for now. Points. I'll do this because I'll make them the most fitting to history. Armored spear wall. Doesn't really happen in this game. We're gonna be using spear cavalry as well. Don't want to increase the speed of cavalry. Unless I don't want to bring them as a group. I don't want to use them for like flanking. You know what, for the heck of it, I might try that. Because that's how cavalry were actually used in history. So maybe I'll separate them from my army. I think I'm good for now. Yeah, that's all I can do right now. Yeah, speed, cost reduction, build time, the only thing that's gone. Cost reduction isn't really that necessary in this campaign.
For the king.
Yes, these are the very horses we've been looking for. Let us herd them back to town and into the stables.
Yes? Yes, master. Yes, my lord. Yes, master. For the king. Yes, my lord. The end is coming.
Assassination. Regicide. Alexander's father has been murdered outside the city gates. The killers must be found and put to death for their horrible crimes.
Yes, master. Okay, my lord. Yes? I foresee victory. Yes, master. Okay, my lord. Yes, my lord. We're under attack. Yes, master. For the king. Yes, the end is coming. Yes, master.
The assassins have been executed, but this hollow revenge offers little comfort. For I have lost my father, and shall never speak with him again.
With King Philip's death avenged, all of Macedon is prepared to accept Alexander as their new king. Alexander and his esteemed tutor are due at the Macedonian town center, where the young prince will enter into preparations to take the
I
throne.
foresee victory.
Young Alexander is inside the town center now, waiting to be declared Macedon's new king once his final phase of training has been completed. Initiate his training.
Yes, sire.
Eureka! I have figured out how to utilize the horses my master and I located during our studies. When Alexander emerges as the new king, he will be able to train elite mounted warriors at his stables, and they shall become his companion cavalry. What's more, I may be able to help my master further. If I can travel back to Mytilene and get some of the herbs I found there, I believe I could use them to spread disease among our enemies.
All hands on sails.
Yes, the companion cavalry were kind of, I would say, infamous. The phalanx and companion cavalry kind of infamous in the Greek-Persian War. So, and I think that this game actually did well to replicate them. Phalanx are normal, but the cavalry are just the spear cavalry in this game, but they are called companion cavalry. But they do look a little different in the models,
Aye, aye, Captain.
which I do appreciate.
Hoist the sails. Aye, aye, Captain. Hoist the sails. Aye, aye, Captain. Hoist the sails. We're under attack. Aye, aye, Captain. Hoist the sails. Aye, aye, Captain. Hoist the sails. Yes. The end is coming. Ahoy! Hoist the sails. Aye, aye, Captain.
All hail Alexander, son of Philip, new king of Macedon. The armies and the buildings of Macedon are now under your command. A messenger from the south rides in haste to the city. Dire news is no doubt upon his lips.
Sire, I bring grave tidings. Believing that both you and your father are dead, Athens and Thebes are in rebellion. Even now they are assembling armies and preparing for war, in violation of their treaties with Macedon.
In order for Alexander to secure his throne and solidify Macedon's hold on Greece, he must put down the rebellion by destroying the armies of Athens and Thebes.
Yeah, well, there's no reason for them to believe that both of us are dead, unless they plan the rebellion, or unless they plan that assassination.
Yes, my lord. Certainly. Yes. As you. Yes, my lord. Yes. Certainly. What will for honor and glory? Olympus speaks. Your orders? Where should I go? Your orders? For the throne. Ahoy! Hoist the sails.
Now it's calmed down and buzzes.
Aye, aye, Captain. Yes. I foresee victory. Your orders? Where should I go? Your orders? Yes. I foresee your orders? Your orders? Your orders? For the throne. Ahoy! All hands on sails.
Our Greek cousins depend on phalanx units backed by stone-throwing engines, sire.
Where should I go?
But with your new cavalry, you can attack them from the side and eliminate them quickly. Indeed, with cavalry such as this,
Where should I go?
no army on earth shall be able to stand against you.
Your orders? Ahoy! Hoist the sails. Where should I go? Where should I go? Your orders? Where should I go? Where should I go? For the throne!
Let's see how fast my cavalry are.
Cavalry, forward!
Pretty
To
fast.
victory!
You know what? Let's try this out.
Cavalry, forward!
Let's have my cavalry be a separate squad.
Your Royal Highness should be careful of spending too freely. Your father left you with a depleted treasury, and you will get more gold and iron only by plundering your enemies' cities.
Your orders? Where should I go? Your orders? Where should I go? Outstanding. Where should I go? Your orders? Where should
Don't
I
have any
go?
archers currently though, so I definitely want to get a few more of those.
Cavalry,
Alright, I think that's
forward.
good.
To victory! Where should I go? Ahoy! Aye, aye, Captain. Hoist the sails.
Storms are down.
Aye, aye, Captain. All hands on deck. Okay, where should should I go? Where should I go? Your orders? For the throne! What will you? The earth is not enough. Kingdoms will fall. Where should I go? To victory!
I apologize if you hear some noise in the background. That's my mom dealing with my dogs.
Ahoy!
Or dog,
The
mostly.
Olympus speaks. Cavalry, forward! Yes, sire. All hands on deck! Yes, sire. The end
Bring
is
like
coming.
plus or something.
Your orders? Your orders?
Alright, we're good.
Where should
One.
I go? Your orders? Where should I go?
1 and 2 are the same, so let me just number 2.
Olympus speaks. Cavalry, where should I go? For honor and glory. Cavalry, Olympus speaks. Where should I go? For honor and glory. For the throne. To victory! All hands on deck. For the throne. For honor and glory. Cavalry, forward! We will attack. Kingdoms will fall. Where should I go? The earth. Where should I go? For the throne. Order. Olympus speaks. Cavalry, forward! Cavalry, forward! For honor and glory. Your orders?
The Theban army has been routed, and the Assembly of Thebes has sued for peace. Macedon has received a tribute of gold and iron from Thebes.
Where should I go?
I have defeated an army and conquered
orders?
my first great city.
Olympus speaks.
But it is an achievement I cannot share with my father.
Yes, sire. The end is coming.
Let's go with archer range.
Okay,
I'm looking up about this mission, but don't really need this mission.
where should I go? Olympus speaks. Your orders? What will you?
Yes, as you wish.
Outstanding. Your orders? Your orders? Okay, where should I go? Cavalry, forward!
They don't increase speed. They don't.
Where should I go? For honor and glory. Your orders? Where should I go? Outstanding. What will you?
Let me swap that up.
To victory!
Yeah, one more.
Your orders? For the throne! To victory! Your orders? For honor and glory. Cavalry, forward! Yes, I foresee victory. Yes, the end is coming.
I was standing right there, so I should have been able to grab the herbs.
Yes, sire. Where should I go?
Not really needed to
Okay,
know.
my lord. Cavalry,
In fact, I don't think I've ever
forward.
actually used them in this mission before.
Where should I go? Cavalry, your orders? Honor and glory. Forward. Where should I go? For honor and glory. Cavalry, forward. Where should I go? The earth. Where should I go? Your orders? Your orders? For the throne. To victory. Your orders? For the throne. The earth is not enough. Your orders? Where should I go? For the throne. To victory. Where should I go? Your orders? For the throne. The earth is not enough. Your orders? Outstanding. orders? For the throne! To victory! Kingdoms will fall. Your orders? Okay, my lord. Cavalry, forward!
See if I can find a good flanking position.
Your orders? For honor and glory. Cavalry, forward! Your orders? Okay, my lord. Cavalry, forward!
Yeah, over here
Your
is good.
orders? For honor and glory. Cavalry, forward! Your orders? Okay, my lord. Cavalry, forward! Your orders? Okay, my lord. Kingdoms will fall. To victory! Olympus, kingdoms will fall. To victory! Outstanding. For honor and glory. Zunde. Okay, my lord. Your orders? For the throne. Dallas. Zunde. Dallas. Zunde. Dallas. Zunde. Dallas. Zunde. Dallas.
Come on out, guys.
Zunde.
Come on out.
Dallas. Zunde. Dallas. Zunde.
Where the heck's the army?
Dallas. Zunde. Dallas.
There we go.
We are under attack. Dallas.
Come on over.
What will you? Kingdoms will fall. Dallas. Zunde. Olympus, the earth is not enough. Kingdoms will fall. Dallas. Outstanding. What will you? The earth is under attack. Where should I go? What will you? Kingdoms will fall. Okay, my Your lord. Orders? For the throne. What will you? Where should I go? Outstanding. Your orders? For the throne. Olympus, what will you? To victory. Olympus, kingdoms will fall. The earth is not enough. Dallas. What will you? Cavalry, forward. Dallas. Zunde. Dallas. Zunde. Dallas. Zunde. Dallas. Your orders? Zunde. Your orders? For honor and glory. Kingdoms will fall. Dallas. Where should I go? Outstanding. The earth is not enough. Zunde. Where should I go? Okay, my lord. Olympus speaks. To victory! Zunde. Where should I go? We are under attack! Cavalry, forward! The earth. Where should I go? Outstanding. Dallas. What will you? Cavalry under attack! Where should I go? Okay, my lord. Where should I go? Your orders? Where should I go? Your orders?
Live against the splash damage. We're good.
Your orders? Forward. Okay, my lord. Cavalry. Forward. Victory. Cavalry. Forward. Where should I go? What will you? Where should I go? What will we are under attack? For the throne, where should I go? Your orders? To victory! Outstanding. Your orders? For honor and glory.
back of the Athenian army has been broken, and the Assembly of Athens has declared a truce. The Athenian Assembly has also paid a tribute of gold and iron.
For the throne. Your orders?
Sparta, threatened by the brilliant young king of Macedon, has entered the war. Even now, Spartan troops are marching on Alexander's capital city.
Now it's a race back to the front.
Your orders? Outstanding. To victory! Your orders? Outstanding.
Didn't actually expect to catch the guys here.
Attack cavalry! Forward! To victory! Cavalry! Forward! Your orders? Where should I go? Honor and glory! Cavalry! Forward! To victory! Your orders? Where should I go? Honor and glory! Forward! Your orders? Where should I go? Your orders? Where should I go? Your orders? Honor and glory. Forward. Your orders? Okay, my lord. Your orders? For honor and glory. Forward. To victory. Where should I go? Cavalry. Forward. Yes. I foresee victory. Yes.
Certainly.
As you wish.
Your
Where should I
orders?
go? Cavalry, forward! To victory! Cavalry, forward! To victory!
That was the last guy.
Sparta, Athens, and Thebes have all been defeated by Alexander's armies. Greece
One
is now
escape
united
ran.
under strong Macedonian rule,
Wow.
and greater conquests lie ahead. Soon all the world will know the name Alexander the Great.
Did this really take like 40 or 50 minutes? Because this seemed a lot shorter than I remember it being. Oh, that explains it. Yeah, now I remember. I actually went through Thebes. I usually didn't go this side, but I went this side. So their army usually positions right here, and that's why it took so long to reposition over there. Yeah, it was just easier when I stood right there, so it should have worked. Those hurricanes that go off and on. That one ram couldn't have done anything. But that'll be it for this episode.
Where should I go?
And next episode is going to be pretty exciting. Probably my favorite in this campaign, or at least the hardest in this campaign, in my opinion. So that'll be it for this game, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.